Not so far away as you might think, nested in a valley in the kingdom of New Beulah, thrives a perfect, picturesque little town.
Welcome to Tickerton, folks. Watch your step.
Wow, what a perfect little town.
How picturesque.
And thriving. I wish I lived here.
But little do Tickerton's visitors suspect that among its quaint shops and tidy homes lurks an ancient evil.
Cabals, assemble my shields.
Yes, your loathsomeness.
I, Asmodeus Burnham, shall not be denied control of this strategic town. From here, I shall launch an assault that will shake the very throne room of King Agapon himself.
Never fear, Tickerton. King Agapon has plans for you too. Plans for good, not for evil. Plans to give you a future filled with hope. That's why he has dispatched his elite strike team to deal with Asmodeus and his army of shields.
Attention! Officer on deck!
At ease, mates. I'm just Trace Elliott, a regular bloke. I couldn't run the squad without a capable XO like you, Ian McKenna.
Thank you, sir. Honored to serve. Squad, assemble for roll call!
Sparky Mustard Seed, come.
Oh, Frank Phoenix, Gadget and Gizmo Special.
Saloma Rafa, Medic.
Alexandra Itsnatova, Armor.
Joy Truelove, Junior Cadet.
All present and accounted for. Chief.
Bonza, now let's go bust some temptations.
You're listening to Temptation Busters. This is a saga of a band of ordinary mortals who became extraordinary the day they freely offered themselves in service to the Immortal One. Now his awesome power has transformed them into more than conquerors. Today's episode is entitled, The Shooting Range.
Is this it, Chief Elliott?
Roger, this is the shooting range. Alexandra, are you sure you and Frank don't need someone to help show Joy here how to shoot? I could always cancel my appointment and break out the old shooting stick and...
That won't be necessary, sir.
Da, I think I can handle it.
No worries, I just thought I'd offer, in case you've lost your edge.
That's a good one.
Very funny. Sir?
What's the joke?
It's just that you won't find someone who knows more about weapons than Alexandra Itsnatova.
Cool.
Well, I won't tell Ian you said that, Frank.
Thanks.
Right then, out with all of you. And don't forget to get your gun bags out of the trunk before I drive off.
Thanks for the ride, sir.
My pleasure. You do what Alex tells you now.
Yes, sir.
Right then, hop out, kiddo.
Wow, this is awesome. I can't believe I'm going to learn how to shoot.
It's happening all right. You're a Temptation Buster cadet now.
You want me to carry your intercessor sniper rifle to the shooting bench for you, Joy?
No, thanks. I got it. Unless you think it's too dangerous for
You can
me.
handle it. It's not like it's going to accidentally go off and shoot someone like an ordinary weapon could.
Fine. But keep that end pointed away from me, just in case.
What do you mean, Alex? How is this different from other kinds of
The
guns?
temptation busting weapons assigned by King Agapon have some special safety features.
Like what? They won't shoot unless they're pointed at a shield or something?
Yeah, not exactly.
Just let her try shooting it once. Then she'll understand.
Da, good idea. See that paper target hanging downrange?
Uh-huh.
I want you to do your best to shoot it. Хорошо? Go ahead and tuck the buttstock snugly into the crease of your shoulder.
Like this?
Хорошо. That's good.
Ah!
Нет! Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to pull it.
Sorry.
Now look through the scope until you find the target.
I'm trying, but it's kind of wobbly.
That's okay. Now I'm going to ask you to disengage the safety and gently rest your finger on the trigger.
Got it.
Take a deep breath. Now when the crosshairs find the center of the bullseye, let your breath out halfway and hold it. Then begin to squeeze the trigger slowly and smoothly.
I shot it! I shot it! Did I hit the target?
Let's take a look.
Oh, I missed.
Your shot wasn't even on the paper.
Knock it off,
Aww.
Frank. You did the same thing until you learned the secret. Actually, Joy, the bullet is still in the chamber.
What? No way! I heard the gun go kaboom! And it whacked me in the shoulder.
Unfortunately, that's what happens too often when Agapon's servants try to use their intercessor weapon without proper training.
Tell me about it. They pick it up, point it at a temptation and pull the trigger. When it goes off, they think they're a mighty shield slayer.
Da, most of them never realize that they might as well be shooting blanks.
That's a bummer.
Why don't you show her how a real temptation buster shoots, Alex?
Без проблем. Run the target back out there and I'll give it a try.
I saw it hit. Let's take a look at it.
Good shot.
Спасибо.
You hit the bullseye. Dead center. How do you do that every time? It's annoying.
How do you say rehearsal makes flawless?
Practice makes perfect.
But how come my bullet didn't even come out? I did it just like you.
Not just like me. I used the Hegezephyr.
Huh? What does the King's Breath have to do with shooting intercessor rifles?
Remember when I gave you this rifle?
You bet, when Chief Elliot made me a Temptation Buster cadet.
Da. Remember me telling you it was loaded?
Yeah, with 1 John 4:18 rounds. I've never had to use it yet, though. Those shields haven't been back to bother me.
Lucky for you. You probably would have had to club them with the stock, since you wouldn't have been able to get the bullets out of your rifle.
Frank, be nice.
I'm just messing with her.
Hey,
I only tease people I like.
that's comforting. But you better watch out. I can dish it out too, you know.
Yeah. Bring it on.
Later, you two. Let me finish my training first.
Sorry, Alex. You were saying?
Why don't you use your gift of gab for something useful? And tell her how intercessor sniper rounds work, Frank.
Me? I don't know if I
Не
can.
беспокойся. If you mess up, I'll help.
Okay. Well, you can't shoot regular bullets out of these things. The ammunition all uses guidance technology.
Like a guided missile or something?
Yeah, exactly. Except miniature. But you have to use the right round for the situation.
Each specialty round is indexed to a specific page and paragraph of the Temptation Busters training manual.
Well, how do you know which round to use? Do I have to memorize the whole manual?
That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. I'm pretty sure Trace and Ian have the whole thing memorized.
Whoa.
The better you know it, the more ammo options you have to choose from.
Oh, great. I'm horrible at memorizing.
Don't panic. Just study a little every day. That will give you a good overall familiarity with the selection of ammo that's available.
It's not really the shooter who picks the ammunition anyway.
What? Then who does?
The Hegezephyr, the King's Breath.
Actually, that's one of the most important tactical benefits of being filled with the King's Breath.
To choose the right ammunition during the temptation busting battle?
Da, it's recorded in the training manual that when Prince Amnes walked among us as a peasant, he spoke these words. But the Hegezephyr, whom the Father will send in my name, he will teach you all things, and will remind you of all that I said to you.
And since the manual was written by the prince, that pretty much means that as long as you're reading it, you're hearing the Hegezephyr. And when you're hearing the King's Breath, he's quoting the manual.
Whoa.
Kinda sweet when you think about it.
So let me get this straight. I let the Hegezephyr tell me what kind of bullet is best to use on the shield that I want to take out.
Da, it automatically loads the right round for you.
Okay, so I aim and pull the trigger, and then what?
You have to be thinking the specs from the manual as you shoot. That's what guides it to its target.
So like when Fear was attacking me, you said the rifle was loaded with 1 John 4:18 bullets?
That section and paragraph of the manual describes anti-fear rounds. It says, perfect love casts out fear.
So I just pull the trigger and think, perfect love casts out fear, and that will make my bullet come out?
Come out? Hit fear like a ton of bricks. Knock 'em spout over tea kettle.
Of course, it's the Hegezephyr that's actually doing the guiding with your cooperation.
Unless you're not shooting at fear.
Huh?
If it was some other shield, like jealousy or lust or something, you'd be using a different round.
Don't confuse her, Frank. Whichever round the Hegezephyr chooses for her, it will be the right one.
Wow, this is pretty cool stuff. Can I try another shot now?
Sure. Let's pretend this target is a pride shield. Okay. Try to let the Hegezephyr choose the correct round for you and allow the King's Breath carry it to the bullseye.
Well, it looks like everybody's in one piece. How does she do?
She's a natural. I think I'm going to have some stiff competition.
I did pretty good too, didn't I?
Da. If you don't count almost taking out the guy in the next lane with the ricochet.
Hey, that wasn't my fault.
Well, hop in. Verity has some fresh cookies waiting for us back at HQ.
Hey, wait, did you see that?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I saw it all right. Ran across the road in front of me.
What was it?
It looked like a shield. A pretty good sized one, too.
Well, let's go get it.
Bonzi, break out the rifles and spread out. It's somewhere in that patch of brush.
There's not much cover in there. He has nowhere to go. We got it.
Never underestimate a shield. Look sharp now.
I heard it. I think it's over
Wait,
that way.
it sounded like it was pretty close.
Joy, look out! It's charging Joy!
I don't have a clear shot.
You flimsy little kid. I'll stomp you. You're not even old enough to carry a gun, and you sure don't know how to use it.
Agabon, help me!
1 Thessalonians 5:24. The one who calls you is faithful, and he will do this.
The one who calls you is faithful, and he will do this. The one who calls you is faithful, and he will do this. The one who...
Dan, go down!
I thought you were a gunner. Sorry I left you. I thought that...
You all right?
I'm fine, really. It worked! The king's breath!
Congratulations, you little trooper. You just bagged your first shield. Wait till Saloma and Ian hear about this, not to mention your parents.
Didn't Joy do great? Who would have guessed that the Temptation Busters manual is an ammo box full of miniature King's Breath guided missiles? Thanks for sharing your time with us today. If you would like more information about the Delta Christian Drama Association, you can visit us at dcda.info or call 1-907-895-5289. Let us know that you listen to Temptation Busters.
Warning: temptations can be deadly and should never be approached without divine supervision. Protective gear may be ordered online at Ephesians.6 or visit your local prayer closet distributor. Refer to the Creator's Manual for more details.
Hooroo, mates. And don't forget, with Jesus, you can bust temptation. Without him, temptation will bust you.